guys, welcome back to my channel. This is J, and today's video is a product review. So I am reviewing the newest Eunique Beauty eyeshadow palette. Now this palette hasn't released yet. Hopefully by the time my video goes live, listen, I'm recording this in the dark, okay? I got this PR package from Eunique and the palette is going to be released soon. All the details about it is going to be released soon. So I'm not sure when it's all going to be released, but I will release this video once I have that information and once it's okay to go ahead and reveal it to you guys, because I'm just as excited as the company is. So all that information will be in the description box, okay? I got this PR package. I wasn't expecting it. Eunique have kept the secret really well. So I was really blown away by the detail of the PR package, the palette itself, the look and feel of the entire thing. Like I couldn't contain my excitement. So I'm going to show you guys what the PR package is. I'm going to show you guys the palette, and we're going to do a testing, so using the palette to create a look, and I'll give you guys my thoughts about it, price point, packaging, color selection, all that good stuff. We're going to go into it. I'm going to give you details about the price of the palette and the whole PR situation. But yeah, if you want to know about the latest Eunique beauty product, then keep on watching. So I got the PR package and it looks like this. Absolutely stunning. It comes in this kind of wooden packaging with the detailing of rabbits, chicken. This is to symbolize Easter, obviously, so it's shaped in like an Easter egg form. Beautiful ribbon, and just the entire packaging blows me away. You've got the Eunique flyer in there, you've got the palette sitting in there, and you've got quite a bit of chocolate in there as well. So I absolutely love the attention to detail. You can see the craftsmanship that's gone into crafting this little gorgeous wooden egg. You can see the little chickens and the little baby rabbits. It's just the cutest thing ever, especially when you weren't, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know they were working on a new palette. This is more of a, you guys spoke, we listened, we're upgrading ourselves type of packaging to me, type of whole approach to their product line, and I am living for it. Now, as you know, Eunique make all their stuff handmade, so I wasn't expecting anything less from their PR packaging. It will be customized, handmade, the quality, the detailing, everything is always on point with them. So I'm really impressed by how it came to me. I also got one more thing I'm going to show you guys. I also got my name in this kind of like a really light laser cut J with the glitter all over it. Now I've already said this is going on my wall in my beauty room, but I think this was just a gorgeous little touch. I absolutely love and live for things like this. And sometimes when you see brands do PR packages and you know they're doing the most for PR packages and they send it to influencers, and sometimes I don't get it because I'm not on their influencer list, I always want to have the opportunity to buy the PR package. So I am happy to announce that the PR package will be for sale, but I'll tell you guys how much it'll be and all that good stuff, because I think you might have to pre-order them, because as you can see, the amount of detailing that's gone into this little guy is going to take a little while for them to get each one custom made. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you guys how it came to me. I did make a little hole in there just to have a look at the eyeshadow palette because I couldn't contain myself. So we're going to go right into the package. Once the packaging is taken off, you're left with this little cute basket. As you can see, absolutely stunning. Got a little card in there from Eunique just telling me about my discount code and all that good stuff. Got a couple of chocolates dropping off. I've got the palette, which we're gonna get into in a minute. We've also got chocolate ingredients because, as I said, there are chocolates in this guy, so just some full allergy references. And you've got sticker that's got like an Easter egg type of sticker template, so you've got that as well. The choco, it shows you around. So you've got, oh, it's delicious. Popping candy, cream and cereal chocolate in there. Delicious. But some allergy advice, so that's what the card is about the palette. So the little note I got says, we're absolutely thrilled to be sending you our Easter egg hunt palette. So that's the name of the palette. It's called Egg Hunt. Handmade by us. PR package pre-order to be concluded, but it will be at a retail price of £50. Amazing. The individual palette launch will be announced, and as I said, I'll leave everything in the description box because obviously I'm recording this for the future. And it will retail at £24.99. My discount code will work, so you will get 10% off that. So Medea J, which I'll leave on the screen, will give you 10% off all orders, including this guy, which is brilliant. So I absolutely love that. The PR package will be available for sale for £50, but all that information will be in the description box. And the Egg Hunt palette as well will be £24.99, which is a brilliant price. And I'll show you guys the palette in a second, and we could talk about packaging and price. But so far, I'm loving what Eunique's doing. So let's get right into the palette. So this is the outside of the Unique carton. You've got Eunique pressed powder palette, and on the back of it you've got the name of the palette, which is Egg Hunt. You've got all the ingredients. It is vegan and cruelty free. It'll last 18 months and the packaging can be recycled. Treasure Hunt, Jelly Bean, Do or Die, Bunny Hop, April Fresh all have separate ingredients to the Hoppening, and I think because the Hoppening is a different type of formula, I think it's the, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a special type of eyeshadow. I love the fact that it will last 18 months, so you've got a long time to absolutely get stuck into this palette. You've got all the information about where it's produced. It's produced in the United Kingdom and it's handmade by Euniquebeauty, and I do believe that they ship internationally, and you can use my discount code on all orders to get 10% off. It is an affiliate discount code, but it's no additional cost to you. It just means that I make a little bit of change when you order, but it's absolutely no additional cost to yourself. If you want to support my ministry, you want to support your girl, definitely go ahead and use Medea J when you are shopping on Euniquebeauty. So when you take it out of the Unique carton, you're left with this gorgeous little palette, and it's called Egg Hunt Eunique. You can see it there. I love how simple the design is. I'll zoom in for you guys to see. It's just a really simple, fun Easter type of inspiration, and it's got the Easter bunny basket with little fun Easter eggs. It's just really simple. I absolutely love it, and it says Eunique at the bottom. There is nothing on the back of the packaging. It's just an empty black space, which is fine because you've got all the ingredients at the back of the sleeve. So let's get into the palette. And here she is opened up. She does have a really good size mirror. There is a film. One of my eyeshadows did come slightly broken, just ever so slightly, but no difference, as you can see that it's still in really good condition. I have swatched these with my fingers, so you will see some fingerprints in some of the shades, but this is the color story. You've got matte shades, you've got glitter, you've got like foil type of shimmer shades, which are absolutely stunning. I mean, just looking at this palette, I can see so many looks I can create with it. So let's jump into the color names. So I am going to go into the color shades, and I am going to do some swatches for you guys, but please bear in mind, never rely on swatches. It's always how it performs on the eyes, but I know some people like to see palette swatch, so I will go ahead and swatch those on my hand. First color is the yellow, which is called Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt is like a buttery matte shade, and it's in color yellow, and that's what it looks like on my finger and swatched on my hand, and that's what it looks like swatched on my hand. It's a beautiful yellow shade. So the next shade is called Hide No Hair, and that's like a bronzy brown, like goldish shade. I'm really shit at saying what color it looks like, but you guys can see and tell for yourselves. It's like a shimmer finish, absolutely buttery, very easy to swatch. You can still see it on my finger, how metallic it looks. It looks absolutely stunning. It's one of those shades that would be so easy to pat on the lid, and it will give maximum intensity. The next shade is called Jelly Bean, which is this purple shade. Now purples are notoriously hard to perfect in palettes, but I absolutely love the look of this. When you swatch it, it swatches slightly lighter and then it darkens, and when it darkens it looks exactly what it looks like in the pan. Absolutely love it. This was 2-swipe application. Again, none of these swatches are done with a base, primer or anything, so I'm just going straight from the palette onto my skin, and this is what she looks like. I think it's a beautiful color. Next color is called Do or Die, which is this like a terracotta coral type of color. It's more of a drier matte shade, but it's still easy to swatch. You can still see how pigmented it looks on my finger. Absolutely stunning when swatched on the skin. Again, this was swatched twice. You can still see how beautiful the color is and how you can pack it. Absolutely stunning shade. The next color is called Easter Egg, and this is so far my favorite. This was literally one swipe, and you can still see how it looks on my finger. Absolutely stunning. And this is more like a pressed on shimmer type of effect. It's absolutely stunning. The blue is just so gorgeous and deep. I absolutely love this shade. And this is the first roll. So this is the second roll, and this one is called the Happening, and this is why this was a different ingredient selection, because it's a pressed glitter formula. It's absolutely stunning. It swatches like a dream. If you guys are familiar with Eunique's pressed glitters, you don't need any base. You can just take it straight from the pan with your finger or a brush and pat it in place, and it stays put. So I'm living for this green gorgeous color. So this next shade is called 24 Carat. I really love what they did there. This is more like a, I can see bits of purple in the tone. It's like a jewel color. I really can't pinpoint it. I can see so many combination of colors in there, and it's like Easter egg. It's like a pressed type of pigment. Absolutely stunning. Again, this was one swipe and it looks so pigmented. Absolutely love it. This shade is called Bunny Hop, and Bunny Hop is like a soft matte shade, and it's like Treasure Hunt when you swatch it, and this is just one swipe. You can still see how pigmented it is on my finger. I love the blue tone. It just reminds me of like the ocean. It's absolutely such a beautiful color. This color is called Extravaganza. Now I don't know how to describe this color. It reminds me of their loose highlighter in Twire, Twir. When you swatch it on your finger, it looks like this, but then it doesn't really transfer on the skin. So I presume when it's on a base, it's gonna look amazing. It's exactly like the highlighter, I think. I think the shade is just, it's either the same or very similar, but I love that it's come in an eyeshadow format. It's like a foiled type of color. The last shade is called April Fresh, and it's like a pinky, a muted pinky matte shade. Again, it's a soft matte shade, just like Treasure Hunt and Bunny Hop, but it's absolutely stunning as well. It will look so beautiful on the lid, just as a full matte skin tone type of color, in as much as it's not my skin tone, but you know what I mean. Okay. And this is the second roll. You've got the Happening, 24 Carat, Bunny Hop, Extravaganza, and April Fresh. So basically in this palette you get 5 matte shades. One is slightly drier than the rest. You get 3 pressed pigment, I would say, type of shades. You get one is leaning towards more of a foil type of effect, and one pressed glitter. I think that's a beautiful selection of shades. This is showcasing Eunique's best strengths when it comes to eyeshadow, all in one palette. I love the size of the mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off my base, and then we're gonna work with the eyeshadows and create a look, and then I'll come at the end of the video and share my final thoughts with it, if it's a go buy or bye bye type of palette. But yeah, stay tuned. So base is done, brows are done, let's start off with the eyes. So I'm gonna first of all prime my eyes with the P. Louise base in Rumor 2, because we want to give this eyeshadow just as much love as every other eyeshadow that we use. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that with an Ellie Maya flat type of concealer brush, and yeah. I'm going to try and use as many colors as I possibly can. But we're going to go in deep with the color. So I'm going to start off with Bunny Hop, which is this bluish green shade, and I'm going to pack that in my crease. I'm going to saturate my brush and do that. So obviously with the P. Louise base, you always start off with pattern motions. You don't drag the eyeshadow, especially when it's wet. So I'm going to start off with that, and I'm really going to intensify it. I'm going to try and keep it like a circular eye. So far this color is stunning. I'm not having any fallout issue at all, and as you can see, it's pigmented. Now that that's on, I'm going to take another small brush and I'm going to blend out the edge of the green with Treasure Hunt, which is like a yellow shade. So there's a little bit of kickback with that shade, so I'm going to dust it off. And I'm just going to gently blend out the green just so that it isn't harsh around the edges of it. So there is quite a bit of fallout with the yellow, but that's absolutely fine because the pigment is still there when I'm blending out my green. And I don't think I have to dip in as much as you would probably think just to get the color. So you guys can already see how fully blended out and pigmented those two colors are. They work beautifully well together. I want to go in with Extravaganza and the Happening. So I'm keeping the top of the eye more like a green and yellow type of story. And then I'm probably going to use the purple and the red underneath. Or the blue. I'm not too sure. There's so many beautiful colors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to extend my crease a little bit. So I'm going to use the P. Louise base again and kind of cut myself a little crease. What this looks like. So I'm going to pat Extravaganza on my lid, which is this beautiful foil shade. I'm going to try using a brush first and see where that gets me. If not, I might have to swap out for my finger because it looks really, really pigmented on my finger. This is kind of what it looks like on my brush, which isn't really picking up much. But we'll see what it looks like when it's put on. Yeah, it's not really transferring much on the lid. So I'm not going to spoil this. Instead, I'm going to go in with Easter Egg, which is that beautiful blue shade, which is the pressed pigment type of shade. Baby, that color is beautiful. Do you see how beautiful Easter Egg is? Absolutely gorgeous. That's not what I wanted to use before, but I'm not too sure how to use Extravaganza yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend edge of this. So I've done the second eye off camera. I'm going to go in with the NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, definitely a turn on, waterproof extreme eyeliner. It's a gold eyeliner, and I'm going to pop that in my waterline. Next, I'm going to add some of the P. Louise base underneath my eyes because I really want to pack color in there. So I'm going to take a little bit of it and apply it to my bottom eye, and I'm going to do one eye at a time because obviously we know this base dries, girl, so yeah. So the first color I'm going to apply is Jelly Bean, which is that purple shade, which is this guy. Right. So I'm not trying to do a really cohesive look. I'm trying out all the eyeshadow colors just to see how they perform, at least as many as I can. And the purple stays coated on the brush, and I'm using the Sigma eye shading brush in E55. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it because I really want it to be pigmented. Yep, she is pigmented on the base. So this was the one that I said swatch the lighter and then darken, but as I'm applying it, it's applying straight and it's true to color, so it looks exactly like it looks in the pan. Little bit of fallout, but doesn't affect the pigment that you get, and it's so beautiful. Underneath Jelly Bean, I'm gonna go ahead and use Do or Die. Now Do or Die is the like coral color. It's the one that I said has a drier type of matte texture compared to the other ones. So again, coated on the brush absolutely beautifully. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use it to blend out Jelly Bean. Add a little bit of Jelly Bean to it as well because I don't want to lose the purple. I just want it to look a little bit faded and less packed on, just around the edges. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my wing liner, but I just wanted to say that I have cleaned off all the fallout from underneath my eyes, and as you guys can see, it didn't stain my foundation at all. There was a little bit of fallout, but no staining of foundation whatsoever. So I'm going to apply my wing liner, and then we're going to carry on with a couple more shades. My wing liner's on. I want to go ahead and apply the Happening. So this is the Happening. So I want to apply the Happening or Extravaganza. I think I'm going to go ahead with the Happening because I really want to show you guys how the Eunique pressed glitters perform. If you haven't already seen me use it on my social media. So I'm just going to just apply it on my brush, no base, nothing, and I'm going to apply it in my tear duct area. As you can see, no base, nothing. Boom. She's on there. There you go. Stunning. And both eyes are done. So far, the only shades I didn't use are April Fresh, Hide On or Hair, and 24 Karat. And I feel like they're a good color story. So April Fresh, Jelly Bean, Hide or Hair, 24 Karat, they're like a really good color story. So I'll probably do that in a different look or different recording. Let me know in the comment box below if you guys want me to play with the colors that I didn't get to use today. But so far, these are the colors that I used: Easter Egg, Jelly Bean, Treasure Hunt, The Happening, Bunny Hop. I did try a bit of Extravaganza, but I think it's going to need a little bit of playing because obviously when you swatch it with your finger, it looks absolutely stunning. So probably it's going to be a case where no base is needed and it's a swipe on effect like I've done on my hand. So I think I just need to play with the look for that. But yeah, let's carry on. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I will apply my lashes and probably come back to you guys. We could apply the highlighter and lipstick together because they're both also from Eunique. They're not part of the new collection. They are part of the old collection, but because it's the same brand, I do want to apply it in front of you guys. So let's go. Spritz is on. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Uniqueness Highlighter. This is one of the most beautiful highlighters ever. I absolutely love this. I live for it. I use it all the time. Beautiful, guys. You only need a tiny bit, so I'm only going to go with what's in the cap because it's so pigmented. I'm just going to apply it straight. You see what I mean? But it's just crazy pigmented, so. For my lips, I'm going to apply the Gerard Cosmetics Mudslide Lip Pencil. And then on top of that, I'm going to apply the Eunique matte liquid lipstick. I have done a video lip swatching a lot of their liquid lipsticks, which I'll link in the description box below. But this one is in shade Noisette, which is a beautiful nude shade. I love it. It's just stunning. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and change, and I'll come back to you guys with my final thoughts. So I'm living for the eye, I'm living for the way it came together. So let's go through my thoughts on the palette. So with the packaging to start with, I like the hard unicarton that they use. Is it unicarton? Anyway, I like the hard cardboard packaging that they use for it. It does have like a laminate type of finish, which means you can just wipe off any makeup. So for someone like me that I like to keep my palettes looking pristine, it's really good that the palette itself can be wiped and kept clean. So that's a plus in my book. I love the size of the mirror. You can actually see your eye makeup. You can see your face as well. I wouldn't do my entire face with the mirror, but I definitely would use it to do my eye makeup. Now coming into the actual packaging itself, the palette, I love that the colors are pressed on the actual packaging. I hate it when they sit on film because I'm notorious for throwing away films, and it's nice to have all the names written on the package and I don't have to keep that film, so that's a massive plus. I love the shade names. It's so inventive, so genius. They all center around Easter egg, the Easter celebration, the bunny. It's just absolutely fun, and these are names that I would remember. I mean, I remembered some of them while I was using it without having to look, so definitely they're memorable names, and they're names that I would definitely associate with this palette. Now the color selection for me is a massive plus. I don't mind that there isn't a black color or a deep brown color. I think we're all fed up and tired of seeing that, and we all have those colors somewhere in one of our palettes, so I'm happy that they kept the palette really fun, really interesting, really bright, zingy. I really love that. I love the different selection of eyeshadow types. You've got your glitter, you've got your foil, you've got your matte, so you've got your pressed pigment, you've got everything that Eunique is well known for in this palette, so absolutely appreciate that. I think the pan sizes are good enough. I'm not sure how much quantity you get if it's at the back of the packaging. It isn't at the back of the packaging, but you can already see the pan sizes are, like, I would say like a normal MAC pan size. I mean, I'm really out of tune with MAC, so you guys should let me know. But I still think that compared to other palettes for the same type of price range, I think the quality that you get, especially with the different types of eye products that you get in this palette, I think it's absolutely amazing. You get 10 shades in this palette, and it retails for £24.99. I mean, if you round that up to £25, so you get about £2.50 per shade, which I think is a bargain, especially when you've got like the glitter, pressed glitter, you've got the foil, you've got the matte. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So for me, this is a massive thumbs up. I think the colors that I used performed beautifully. I had little problem, if at all, very little fallout in the end, and they all blended beautifully and worked well together. I can't wait to use the other shades that I didn't use, but so far I absolutely love this palette. As I said, £24.99 with a 10% discount code if you use MediaJ. I think you can't beat it. It's a massive bargain and it's a must-have. It's really, really cute. The PR package, I absolutely love how inventive and ingenious it is. It's a gorgeous little touch. You know, I can see myself putting some makeup brushes in there and just displaying it on my vanity, but it's absolutely stunning. The fact that it's all custom made, so you're not going to find these on the shelf as they said. You have to pre-order them. All that information, as I said, will be in the description box below, but I really, really love the touch of this. I've always said that when I see PR packages from other companies and I can't buy the PR package, it kind of hurts a little bit because I'd really want to, you know, experience the whole beauty of the product and how the company wants to display it and present it to the world. I would really love that opportunity to buy a PR package, so I'm really happy that Eunique considered that and are producing that for this exact palette. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling, guys. Let me know in the comment box below what you guys think about this palette. Are you excited for it? What do you think about the shade selection, the swatches, the overall look for today? Definitely leave it in the comment box below, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and frenemies. It will help my industry a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, God doesn't like ugly, so be nice to someone today. Okay.
Get your stuff and go. Pack up all these clothes. You always want something. You keep running all over Beverly Hills, and I have more to give. Tired of just paying bills. Even though you're with me, you're against me. So I'm breaking up Miss Beverly Hills. I am breaking up with Miss Beverly Hills. Are you laughing? Well, let me say another way. I love your face, your eyes, your hair, but that isn't enough.